There's a line between reality and the unknown, and today we're crossing it. I will prove that ghosts and the paranormal are real, and the videos you're about to see are the evidence no one can explain. These aren't stories, they are real moments caught on camera that defy logic, science, and everything we thought we knew. So sit tight, because once you see this, you might never sleep the same again. I'm Vexon Creed, and this is Beyond the Senses, where the unknown speaks louder than reality. The moving statue. Something felt off the moment he stepped into the graveyard. It wasn't the silence, it was the statue. A YouTuber was live streaming when he caught something truly chilling. One of the stone statues moved. Not dramatically, but the arm clearly shifted to the left, and even seemed to rise a little. He didn't blink, didn't look away, yet it still happened. No one knows where this graveyard was or who the statue belonged to, but the mystery of that strange movement still haunts viewers. Too close to death. This could have ended in a nightmare. A man standing way too close to the edge of Crocodile Bridge in Costa Rica wanted the perfect photo, but almost became the perfect snack. While others were feeding crocodiles from a safe distance, he ignored their warnings. That's when a giant croc came dangerously close. Luckily, someone tossed food into the water just in time to distract it. That one small act probably saved his life. Soviet hideout secret. An abandoned Soviet hideout sounds creepy enough, but what they found was terrifying. A Lithuanian YouTuber and his friend were filming inside this dark, flooded bunker. They didn't notice anything strange while recording, but after uploading the footage, viewers spotted something spine-chilling. A shadowy figure of a little girl standing by the pipes. The boys say if they had seen that figure in real time, they would have bolted without a second thought. The GoPro discovery. What started as a peaceful dog walk turned into something much darker. YouTuber Ellie H. was near his old school when his dog found something odd. A lost GoPro. When he watched the footage at home, his stomach dropped. The videos looked like something straight from a nightmare. Possibly a ritual, maybe something worse. Nobody knows who recorded it, but the internet still debates. Was it a twisted prank, a lost movie clip, or something from the dark web? The moving curtain. She just wanted to talk about her favorite drink, but her background had other plans. TikToker Anna was filming a casual video when the curtain behind her suddenly moved, on its own. She pulled it aside, expecting to find someone hiding, but there was no one. No wind, no trick, just that creepy silence afterward. Was someone playing a prank? Or was something else inside her home? The Bus Hijack. A normal school day turned into a nightmare in Arkansas. A 22-year-old man hijacked a school bus filled with young kids and their driver. What followed was a jaw-dropping 20-minute police chase involving 10 patrol cars. Drivers on the road couldn't believe their eyes. A school bus flying down the highway with cops on its tail. Thankfully, no one was hurt, and the hijacker was caught, but those kids will never forget that terrifying ride. The whisper in the woods. It's one thing to feel watched, it's another to hear a voice say, "I see you." That's exactly what happened to a YouTuber exploring a dark forest. At first, everything felt eerie but quiet. Then came the whisper, soft, chilling, and somehow echoing all around him. He was completely alone. Or so he thought. Was it a ghost? Another hiker? Or something darker hiding just beyond the trees? The haunted gaming stream. He just wanted to stream and chill. But his house had other plans. While gaming live, streamer Rubesy noticed his door opening by itself, then slamming shut. Weird, right? But it got worse. The hallway lights flicked on, then off, then on again, and finally a box behind him flew off the table. This wasn't a glitch. Viewers saw everything live, and Rubesy says it wasn't even his house. He was just house-sitting for a friend. Creepy. Did Becky push Morty? This started off like a joke until the doll moved. Jerry placed his toy Morty next to another doll named Becky and casually asked, "Becky, can you push him off?" Seconds later, Morty fell. Some folks say it was gravity or his big head, but Jerry believes Becky is possessed. Coincidence or something darker? You decide. School bus nightmare. What started as a normal bus ride turned into every kid's worst fear. A young boy accidentally swallowed a coin while on the school bus and began to choke. At first, the driver thought he was messing around, but when she saw his face turn pale, she slammed the brakes, pulled him out, and performed the Heimlich. Then came the sound of a coin hitting the floor, and just like that, she saved his life. The shadow dog. It wasn't just any haunted house story. This Airbnb had something truly bizarre: a shadow dog. Things got creepy when the renter's real dog began growling at nothing. Then it saw it. A shadow shaped like a huge dog crawling across the room. Legends say these creatures are linked to death and the devil himself. And when the shadow dog lunged, that's when it got truly terrifying. The vanishing tunnel creature. Deep beneath Poland lies a forgotten tunnel system from the 1940s called the Reese Project. No one knows exactly why it was built. In one video, explorers enter these dark tunnels with flashlights and courage, but then something moves. One man chases it only to find nothing. The tunnel it disappeared into was too narrow for escape. What was that thing? A wartime experiment gone wrong? Lobster cave panic. Father-son dive turned into a brush with death. YouTuber Cody Agmari spotted a huge lobster and followed it into an underwater cave. But soon he realized he was lost. The walls closed in, air was running low, and panic set in. For a moment, he thought he wouldn't make it. But just in time, he found an exit and came back with a lobster and a whole new view on life. Alexa's creepy trick. This person thought Alexa was just a smart speaker until it spoke on its own at night.
Want to try it?
Out of nowhere, Alexa claimed she had contacted a dead spirit and then offered to show a trick. No joke. She literally asked, "Want to try it?" The silence after that was deafening. If this was real, I'm unplugging mine tonight. Ghost bus of London. Want to tour haunted London? Get on the ghost bus. Painted all black and filled with candlelight and creepy actors, this bus takes you past places like the Tower of London and Westminster. But it's not just history, it's the ghost stories they don't teach in school. If you're brave enough, grab a seat and let the darkness ride with you. Miss Kitty's scary follower. She was just streaming live, walking through town like any other day, but when Miss Kitty stopped to let a man sing for her, she didn't expect what came next. After saying goodbye, the man started following her, asking weird questions, even chasing her down the street. She ran into a store for help. Thankfully, he didn't go inside. But those watching her live, they witnessed it all. Ghost on the dance floor. She thought she was just reviewing routine security footage, but what Rachel saw that night froze her blood. It was August 16th, 2019. The nightclub was closed, the lights dim, and Rachel Mogg, a staff member, was checking the cameras before heading home. But suddenly, her eyes caught something that shouldn't be there. A figure, transparent, almost floating, moved slowly across the empty dance floor. Rachel was sure no one was inside. She called her coworkers, and together they stared at the footage in shock. It wasn't a regular person. This thing looked unreal, as if it didn't belong in our world. Some say it was just a glitch, but Rachel believes she saw a ghost, and honestly, that video might prove she's right. Hands behind the curtain. The last place you expect horror is in your own bathroom, but Natalie wasn't so lucky. Tired of hearing weird noises, she set up a camera near her shower. What she captured was straight out of a nightmare. As the video played, two creepy hands slowly reached out from behind the shower curtain. It was so sudden, it sent chills down your spine. Some people think Natalie faked it for TikTok. But ask yourself this. What if you walked into your bathroom late at night and saw those hands reaching for you? Whether real or staged, one thing's for sure, it's enough to make anyone keep their shower curtain open from now on. The dog saw it first. Sometimes animals sense things we can't. And that's what makes this story even scarier. On June 1st, 2013, Valerie Brown uploaded a video of her dog Ruthie barking like crazy at something invisible. Ruthie growled, wagged her tail, and stared hard into thin air, following something with her eyes. Then she barked at the corner behind the couch like someone was standing there. But when Valerie checked herself, there was no one. She doesn't even believe in ghosts, but her video had people online questioning everything. If your dog started barking at nothing, would you still say it's nothing? Baby on the road. The scariest thing that night wasn't what the driver saw. It was what could have happened if he hadn't. In San Antonio, a bus driver was doing his usual late-night shift when he saw something small in the road. He stopped the bus, got off, and found a baby girl sitting alone in the middle of the street. Luckily, she was unharmed and someone came to pick her up. But how long had she been there? And what if the bus had been going faster? Later, it was revealed her mother was in a custody battle. But that moment, seeing a child alone in the dark, is one the driver will never forget. Children in the window. A noise from above, a call to the police, and then something no one could explain. In March 2018, a woman in Mexico City reported strange sounds coming from the empty apartment above her. Police arrived and checked the place thoroughly. No signs of anyone, but the weird sounds, soft thuds, faint voices kept happening. So they aimed a nearby CCTV camera at the upstairs window. What it captured sent chills down everyone's spine. 3 ghostly children appeared, staring out the window. No kids ever lived there. And the building guard later said this happens every 10 years. No one knows who they are or what they want. The man upstairs. You sleep peacefully on your couch, unaware someone's been watching you the whole time. That's exactly what happened to Jack and Jordan in 2016. They came home from dinner exhausted and dozed off in front of the TV, but when Jordan realized her wallet was missing, they checked their security camera footage and were horrified. A man had been standing on the second floor staring down at them. He stayed for 5 minutes, left, and then came back to stare again. They had no idea anyone was in the house. Not even the dog noticed. The thought of someone watching you sleep in your own home, that's a different kind of fear. Long arms at the bus stop. What was standing at the bus stop was not human. In this creepy urban tale based on Trevor Henderson's artwork, a woman heads to a lonely bus stop at night, but as she gets closer, she notices a tall, twisted figure with impossibly long arms waiting silently under the streetlight. No eyes, no face, just stillness. Something about it felt wrong. She didn't wait around to find out. She turned back and walked home as fast as she could. And if you ever see something like that waiting for you, you should probably do the same. Crying by the lake. It was past midnight when a TikToker was driving on a lonely road. Out of nowhere, he heard a woman crying near a dark lake. That sound, it wasn't human. He followed it, heart pounding, and found a creepy little memorial near the water. The comments on his video exploded with one word: La Llorona, the weeping spirit from Mexican legends. He didn't stay long after that. Can you blame him? If this didn't prove the paranormal is real, then nothing will. Subscribe for more mysteries that cameras were never meant to capture.